this is Jenzilla and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome. I've been doing a lot more stuff this year on my channel, like a little more variety. I hope you guys like it. I wanted to kind of show what we all go through in real life. So I like to garden, I like to take care of my home, do my nails, of course, shop, shop, shop. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the variety of videos and content that I'm kind of putting out for you. So today from the title though, you guessed it, I am comparing two dip kits because I thoroughly enjoy doing my nails. I do them myself every Sunday. It's, something that I really enjoy doing. So what I'm trying out is two different dip kits. One is a Kiss Professional kit that I purchased at Target, but I will be putting my Amazon influencer store down below so that if there isn't any of these kits available at your local drugstore or any of the shopping stores you go to, you're able to order it from Amazon. And then this Dipwell kit, actually, I purchased directly on Amazon. It came prime, so it took 3 days to arrive, actually. But two different price ranges, two different processes. So we'll see what I think between the two. And just as an FYI, the nails I have on right now are from the Dipwell kit. But I do show how the Kiss nails look after a week. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to subscribe down below and press the notification bell so you're alerted when I have new content. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, so the Kiss Professional Dip Kit that I purchased, I got at Target. It was $12. I feel that it's very complete. It does include some tips, and I will be showing you in a moment everything in detail. So that was a really good purchase. I was able to get it right away, of course, because I was able to pick it up just from Target. And then I also purchased a Dipwell kit. It comes with nail files as well and a cuticle pusher, but no tips. So this kit was $39.99 on Amazon. I have Prime, so I did not pay for shipping. So depending whether you have a Prime membership, you may have to pay for the shipping on top of the $39.99. And because I did not have tips with it, I went ahead and purchased some. I will be linking them down below, which is a 500-piece coffin nail half cover acrylic nail half clear. So they look like this, just clear tips that cover half of my nail, just because that's what I wanted to try out. So those were an extra $7. Again, if I have Prime, I don't pay for shipping, but if you don't, you definitely have to pay that extra money. So on top of the $39.99, you're adding money for tips if you are someone who likes to wear longer nails like I do. Right now, I am wearing the Dipwell kit on my hands. It is finished with a gel polish and a glitter gel polish as well, and they've been on for a week, so they're on really well. There is no lifting whatsoever. They really did hold on really well. So one thing that the Kiss kit does not come with is a bond. So that's something to consider, that you'll have to take extra step to, sorry, cat hair, to make sure that those won't come off. And then, like I mentioned, I finished both kits with gel polishes. They are all from Emma VSNP. I used their base and top coat in the gel product, of course. And then I'm obsessed with this particular brand. They sent me a PR during Christmas, and I have been purchasing some of their gel polishes on my own because I like them so much. So when you get free stuff and you are actually spending money on the brand, you know it's a great brand. So totally not sponsored by Emma. This is just my personal opinion. I purchased everything that I'm using in this video. With Emma, on the Kiss kit, I use It's Always Saturday Night, which is a beautiful pinkish color with little sparkles in there. And I did top it with Let's Go Dancing. I did accent nails with this amazing holographic gel polish. And then on the Dipwell kit, I did use Let's Go to Peru, which is a beautiful gray color. And then, of course, the Let's Go Dancing to add some little jazz to it. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I went ahead and used the dip kits on both. And, that way you guys can get an idea of the process. And then at the end, I will give you my honest opinion on both and which one I feel was most worth spending money on. So let's get right into the usage of either kits. So I purchased my kit at Target. It was $12.98 with tax, so $11.99. It is right here. So it is sealed, so let's open it up and see what it contains. And of course, I'm always so good at opening things. There you go. So here we have it, brushes, gel, activator, our little acrylic powder, some tips. Some are gonna be the clear ones, and then also French tips, which you can use and silk paint over them. They give you this little block nail file and the dipping tray. So this is all the materials that came supplied from Kiss, which Kiss, I love your lashes. So hopefully this is just as easy as most of the crazy stuff I do with my nails. Kind of looking forward to trying something different. Not that I'm leaving my press-on nails behind, because I'm not. Just, you know, trying out something new as someone who likes to always do her own nails. It's cheaper, you know, I have time and I actually love doing it. So thank you, Kiss, for, you know, doing these kind of products, and we'll see how well it goes, okay? So on the Kiss Salon Dip Professional Dipping System, I went ahead and applied the brush-on gel on the apex of the nail, which is basically where the tip and then my real nail meets, just to give it some strength. So you are not having to do that step if you are not wearing tips. Then you brush off the excess, and then put another layer of the brush-on gel all over the nail, followed by the dip. You do that for all the fingers, brush off the excess, and repeat this step. You can do it 2-3 times depending on how thick and strong you want the nails to be. So this is really something simple. Brush on gel, dip, and then brush off. Once you've done the steps as many times as you want to, you apply the activator, and this really makes the nail turn kind of clear. It solidifies the gel with the acrylic and looks really pretty. So lastly, oh, I did love that the dipping tray made it so easy to put the acrylic powder back in the container. You apply another layer of the gel because it's also their top coat. And then in my case, I went ahead and filed it because I was going to do a gel polish over it to finish it off. So this is the final product on the Kiss Dip. Alrighty, so these are the Kiss nails after 1 week of wear. As you can tell, they are holding on strong. I've chipped this one, that's my bad. But you can tell everything just looks really well on. There's a little bit of growth. Let me show you this hand as well. So I would do them a little differently this time around when I do the more expensive kit. I want to do a little more length. I'm not used to wearing short nails like this, but Emma's gel is like sitting on here strong. It looks so beautiful. Look, you can tell the detail. Holographic, gorgeous. And then underneath, you know, you can start seeing my nails growing. But overall, this held up really, really well. This is after 1 week of wear. And so this is the $12 little pack of dip powder. So let's see, I'm gonna soak these off, take them off, and then put new tips, and then try the Dipwell kit that was. Alrighty, so now the Dipwell kit. This I ordered on Amazon. I will leave it linked down below. It was $40. It's shipped with Prime, so free shipping. And this one, we'll see if it does a lot better than our $12 Kiss kit. So easy acrylic dip system. So lots of steps. So this one has a bond, a base, an activator, a sealer, and a brush softener. I'll have to read and figure out what all of those mean. Comes with some filing tools, and yeah, pretty decent grit, and then cuticle pusher, and then we have our different powders. So we have our base and finish acrylic powder, we have the sheer pink, and then a French white. So I'm again gonna go ahead and do a gel polish over the dip nails just because that's my preference, and I'm gonna again use an Emma VSNP product, and I will go ahead and put the tips on, file them the way I like them. Like I said, I'm gonna do them longer than I did last time, and then we're gonna go ahead and film me using the Dipwell kit. So I'll report right back. So now the instructions. So this one has a lot more steps, like 12 of them. So we will see if these, oh, actually 13, if you look up here. So we'll see if this actually is worthwhile to have more. So I've learned a little more on the dip that I could have actually filed. Let me just show you what I mean. See how uneven and bumpy this one is. I mean, it's harder to tell on camera, but definitely this one, oh yeah, you can see that big ridge where I tried to make it a little thicker through the apex. I could have filed this down, so I'll go ahead and do that on my next one. You know, other than that, for being the first time, I'll tell you it went pretty well, and they are on like sturdy. So we'll see if this kit that has a lot more step and is more expensive is definitely, or we'll see if it's worthwhile. So let's see what we find out. So on the Dipwell kit, you start with a bond, which you apply onto the natural nail. This basically dehydrates the nail, takes off all the oils so that the acrylic holds on really well. You continue on with the base, which you apply all over the nail, and then dip into whatever color, which in my case was that rose color, so that it goes all over the nail. As you can tell, it did not go on as well as the Kiss acrylic powder. And in between each of these layers, you definitely have to wipe off the excess, which they don't provide you any kind of tool to do so. As you can tell, there was a lot of the powder that was spilling out because you don't have a dipping tray. After you've repeated the acrylic and base step as many times as you like to thicken up the nail, you repeat one more base and then one of the base and finish essential acrylic powder to seal the entire thing. You then apply the activator and then lastly the sealer to make sure that everything looks nice and finished. The sealer is basically like a top coat, which in my case, after I did the sealer, I let it dry and then I filed down the nail just to give it a little more shape, make sure it looked really nice, and I finished mine with a gel polish. So here it is just with the sealer. Looks nice and shiny. They do let you know that you have to let the activator dry before you apply the sealer because otherwise it will make the nail look dull. And here it is finished with a gel polish. In my case, it's Emma VSNP. So that's the finished product with the Dipwell nail kit. My lovelies, so the final verdict on these two dip kits. So I will tell you that by a pretty large margin, the Kiss kit went ahead and won for me. First of all, it's not just about the instant gratification factor that I was able to just pick it up at the drugstore, but it's also the fact that it came with everything. For $12, I got my tips, every product that I needed, and even the little Dipwell, which makes a huge difference with having, because of course, when you're dipping your nail in the little jars, like you do in the Dipwell kit, it's super full, so you're just kind of spilling it everywhere. There was quite a bit of waste on this one. Also, because there's an extra step, which is that base and finish, I feel like you're just wasting time. Like, I didn't feel like it was really a step that did anything extra compared to the Kiss. I was super impressed once you put the activator on the Kiss Professional product, how clear it becomes, if that is like something that you're looking to do, like if you're doing a French tip. And also the fact that there's only one powder to use versus, you know, all two of these and then really 4 of the products is kind of, I don't know, it was just too much time for me. I already spent a lot of time shaping and then, you know, painting and doing all that stuff. So the extra step was not worth it to me. Neither was the extra money or having to wait for it. I'll admit it. I love being able to pick up products right away. So you guys go ahead and make your own opinion of these products. I feel like the Kiss just held on really well. Yes, it does not have the bond, but what I did is use acetone on my nails and then just with a cotton swab, took off all the oils and they were good to go. Nothing lifted, nothing was even remotely coming off. So I was really, really happy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and then stay tuned for more content from me. I promise I have so much coming up. Been filming like crazy. It's just a lot of work, but I do hope you guys enjoy this. And as usual, I love you guys. And until the next one, bye.